Hi everybody, I'm a little bit late today, sorry about that. I wanted to actually do this outside, but it's freezing out, so I decided to do everything inside. But today, I wanted to show you how to make a easy grapevine wreath. I've had this thing laying around forever, and I almost threw it away, and I decided instead to make it into a wreath for the holidays. So this is day 4, I think, of the 12 days of Christmas. Easy crafts and cooking ideas for the holidays since everyone is stuck at home. So I'm going to make a pretty minimalist wreath out of this. I have my grapevine wreath. I have some evergreen that I just cut out of a tree outside. I have some pine cones, a candle, some of that green florist wire, and then a ribbon for the top. So to get started, all I'm going to do is take some of my greens and sort of trim them so I've got short little boughs, and then just wire them to the bottom of the wreath, around the bottom part. You don't have to use the green florist wire, but it doesn't show, so it just makes it nicer, so you don't really have to worry about, you know, hiding it so much. That piece was a little bit too short. And if you don't have a grapevine wreath, you could use an embroidery hoop. That would be kind of cute. Whoops. So there's my first one. Just going to put a few more. Put one on the other side. And this is great because, you know, you can put it outside because it's completely weatherproof. Would also obviously make a nice gift, you know, to drop off at a elderly neighbor or someone you know is alone, without it costing a fortune. So I'm just wiring the greenery at the bottom. I'm just, you know, taking pieces kind of like this and arranging them. If you've got evergreens in your backyard, that's great. I'm not advocating going and like cutting down your neighbor's trees, but you know, if you just needed like a little piece, maybe you could ask a neighbor if you could just cut a little bit off of their tree. It's another reason I love living in Maine, because it's like having a Hobby Lobby outside. We have pine cones, we have evergreen, we have birch trees, we have red berries, we have all sorts of things. So that's a little wonky there. I'm gonna cut the end of that one off. Whoops. Okay, so I've got my evergreens on the bottom. Then I'm gonna add some pine cones. You just wrap wire around the base of the pine cone. These actually were already wired. I took them off another wreath because I never throw anything away. So you just wire your pine cones on, but yeah, really it's easy to just take your wire, wrap it around the base of the pine cone, and just secure it. So then you can wire the pine cone to the wreath. Just kind of arrange that. So now I've got my pine cones there. Then I've got ribbon. This isn't super cheery Christmas ribbon. I couldn't find my other ribbon, so this is kind of drab, but it does say Merry Christmas on it. And I just want to tie a bow here, so you can hang this on your door, you can hang it in your coop. It's indoor outdoor, so it definitely can be hung outside. Attempt at a bow here. All right, so I've got my bow, my evergreen, my pine cones, and then I've got a taper candle. And you can actually, since you're using a grapevine wreath, you can actually just tuck that into the grapevine. You could wire it to make sure it stays, but it should just tuck right into the wreath and stay put. Whoops. Get that on. So there's your wreath. Super quick, super easy, really pretty, almost free with stuff you just have laying around. And I think this is just, I don't know, kind of sums up the year, just kind of minimalist and simple and whatever. So there's your easy, do-it-yourself grapevine wreath for Christmas. And I mean, you can feel free to put berries on it or whatever, but I just kind of like it. I like it simple like this. So I think I'm gonna go find somewhere outside to put it. So I hope you enjoyed this. 5th day of Christmas, of my 12 days of Christmas. Every day at noon from now till Christmas, I'm gonna be sharing a craft or a recipe or something, and hope you'll tune back in. So have fun making your wreath.